Olá, tudo de bom? Meu nome é Mark de Carvalho e eu vou continuar aqui minha live gameplay aqui de Genshin Impact, né? O evento aqui, eu estou fazendo aqui o evento Torneio Cogumélico. Eu já fiz toda a preparação, aqui. Já está tudo feito, todos os prêmios pegos. Aqui, ó. Já tenho todos os pontos aqui para chamar a menina. Falta só terminar aqui o evento aqui, ó. Falta só terminar aqui a competição. Então vamos para a competição. Eu já estou aqui, já me teletransportei aqui pro local. Não esqueçam de inscrever-se no meu canal, dar o like ou dislike, comentar, compartilhar e ativar o sino, isso ajuda bastante.
Looks like the qualifiers are about to kick off. Alhingen's giving an opening speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nilus Pollock at the same time. I have spent a considerable amount of time in my life searching for a way for humans and dangerous creatures. I sincerely hope...
Oh, so that's why
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Alhingen. I'd like to add a... Welcome, beast tamers!
Kautilya, everyone's eager to try them out for themselves. There's no need to delve into all the details right now.
Of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you all when I get the chance. I'm sure you'll get a sense of technology is when you start using it in the arena. Trust your wisdom orbs and have fun in the competition.
What a total nerd! Doesn't he know there's a time and place to talk tech? Ooh, the qualifiers have officially started! It's time to face our first opponent!
Ali o Sinô. Cadê o Sinô? Eu vi ele aonde? Ah, deixa pra lá. Tá, aqui é a primeira luta contra aquela menina ali. O cogumelo dela é um verde. Então vou botar aqui os mesmos cogumelos. Vou botar esse de gelo, esse de pedra e um de raio.
Didn't know they put the bar for entry so low. Let's go! This is gonna be over so fast. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Don't be nervous, Bunglehead. It's only the qualifiers. Time to use your split splash water balloon!
Quick attacks are work to our advantage! Now! It's okay. We still got this.
que o primeiro desafio já acabou.
This fungi fighting is unlike anything else we've ever done before, and it's super fun. That beast tamer and her fungi work together pretty well, almost as well as the two of us. That's not what Paimon meant. Paimon just wanted to say that our opponent seems to have developed her own fighting style unique to her and her fungus. Oh, it'd be great if we were more tightly in sync with Bongo Head. Imagine if we could just look at him and he'd know exactly what to do. That would be amazing.
That's why it's so important to develop close connections with your teammates.
Nico and Layla! How's it going for you so far?
Twirly Whirly and the other shrimp buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked the opposition out. When I got back to the arena, I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you and discuss something, so I came with her.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Soka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. My opponent was a frightful bore.
Well, it's only just started after all. It'd be a bit of a crazy tournament if everyone in the qualifiers was a prize fighter. But anyway, what was it you wanted to discuss with us?
You're getting smarter, aren't you, Paimon? I thought you'd need me to remind you, but no, you said it yourself. Our opponents will only get stronger as the tournament proceeds, so we mustn't let our guard down. Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first-round victories? Let's give our fungi some special training to strengthen our bonds with them.
Great idea! Stay one step ahead of the game. All right, guess it's Shroom Buddy's special training o'clock. Let's get to it!
The view here is wonderful. It smells of the rainforest here, and we're far enough away that no one will bother us. Let's have some fun with our fungi friends, then take a break to sample some of Sumeru.
Yay! Snack time! Snack time! Wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you put something in the snacks that'll improve our bonds with our fungi?
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. I assure you, the dried fruits and pastries I brought are quite ordinary. Perhaps you thought I'd planned an intensive training session for you? That won't be necessary. On the contrary, when you're constantly on edge, you miss quite a lot of important things. Since the goal here is to bond with our fungi, we should treat them as friends and create happy memories with them. Eating and having fun together are vital components of friendship training. Imagine if all the Traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send Mitatrolls flying. Would you
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that! Or Paimon will ignore you for 3 days! No, 5 days!
See? You and he have a very strong bond. But that doesn't mean you'd be happy for him to inflict a rigorous physical training regimen on you. Do you really think the fungi would...
Huh. Well, when you put it like that...
Miss Yai is right. Also, I'm curious to see what would happen if the wisdom orb is turned off or malfunctions. I wonder if the fungi will stay tamed or not. Yeah, it takes time for friends to get to know each other properly and come to trust each other. I can't always rely on this gizmo to communicate with Twirly Whirly. It makes me feel like I'm giving orders.
Yes. True love cannot be controlled by external forces. Little Layla's belief is a classic one.
But that would mean giving up control over the fungi. Is that really a good idea?
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones and I will be here to keep you safe.
Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna do it.
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again. But it's not attacking people nearby like it did before.
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe it simply adjusts the fungi's temperaments, calming them down so that they're capable of forming connections with people. If this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true. Once you've gotten to know each other, you'll be able to freely communicate without using the Wisdom Orb.
Miko's right! Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real breakthrough here is the power of friendship.
I'll do my best. I want to learn all about Twirly Whirly's likes and dislikes, then buy lots of snacks from the almighty merchant.
Paimon wants to get to know the real Bongo Head too. Let's try deactivating our Wisdom Orb, shall we?
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your shrimp buddies want to join us? I think Twirly wants to play in the water over there.
You'd better be careful. Don't get too close to Blitzara when you're knee-deep in the water, or you...
Right! Paimon almost forgot! Should we let Bongo Head try something different? We could climb a tree together and see the view from the top. You two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different since it's probably used to playing near water.
Oh, okay. Meet you back here later then. Hope you have a good time.
Bongo Head, we can do whatever you... We'll probably understand you. Why isn't it responding? Guess Paimon will have to try using delicious treats to win its affection.
Help! Help me! Something's not right! Why are these fungi so aggressive?
Did you hear that? It sounds like someone's calling for help! Hurry! Let's go check it out!
Quem tá pedindo ajuda?
What are you doing here?
Ania? You saved the children?
I happened to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi. Fortunately, I heard the commotion and got here in time to save them.
That's so dangerous! Why are they trying to approach wild fungi without a wisdom orb?
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance once too. Luckily, I remembered my family's stern warnings and the suffering that previous generations once endured. So people never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be. But this Neelit polycup is changing people's perceptions, and now they're letting their guard down against the fungi. A consequence that Elhingen failed. I'm putting an end to this debacle, first chance I get. The Wisdom Orb is the perfect tool for exterminating fungi on a large scale. And once I win the tournament, they'll be—
What are you talking about, Hania? Exterminating fungi? Not in front of Pyro 1! Don't you care about its feelings? You're taking part in the tournament too, aren't you? You even taught us a few tips and tricks. You're clearly enjoying the event.
I'm quite certain Pyro 1 would back me up if it was capable of realizing the past mistakes of its kind. But regrettably, it's just a pawn controlled by a gadget. It will never understand human sentiments. As for why I taught you guys a few things, don't you realize? I saw your potential, and I wanted you to help me reach my goals. Yet here you are now pleading the fungi's case. You've gotten too deep in this absurd game. Looks like Golden Comet and Silver Companion don't deserve such a stellar reputation after all.
Acordou?
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
Ooh my, such a standout personality, and with the perfect dose of obstinacy. I sense dramatic events just waiting to unfold.
Miko? Layla? Oh, you heard the cries for help too, huh?
We were just talking about her as it happens. Little Layla told me that Hania gave you some guidance when you first entered the tournament, but after you met Layla, she very abruptly left. Looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. Blames the many for the mistakes of a few, and seeks to wipe them all out of existence. She takes the wrong path because in her eyes it is the most effective and sensible method of achieving her goal.
Fungi can definitely be aggressive and damage their environment, but some research also suggests that they're only acting in accordance with their nature, just like any other wild animals. The fungi have existed for a long time. No one knows what the ecological implications for the rainforest would be if they all got killed off suddenly.
Right! We shouldn't resort to extreme measures. No matter what Hania has been through, we can't let her do this just because she wants to.
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament. Are you prepared to face such a formidable opponent?
That's what you brought us here for, right? Wait, did you know all this was gonna happen?
It would be rather boring if I had arranged every last detail. Today's training ends here. The qualifiers should be over now.
Try to keep
Into the wind.
Power core!
Try to keep up.
The wind knows it.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact with. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this experience in one of my papers somehow.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea! You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get...
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ratawahiz, Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amor...
Yeah! You can provide the information to Amurta students! Maybe...
Mora is a secondary consideration, but I could make it a fair trade by getting the... If I can narrow this... Just thinking about it...
Layla, that's an amazing idea! Please, get them to look...
I'll do my best.
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Huh? We'll be facing Soka next!
Oh, I've been looking forward to this a lot.
What are you so excited about? Aren't you worried that we'll knock your budding author out of the competition? If that happens, Yai Publishing House's nice little journey in Sumeru will come to a very abrupt end.
Oh, please, do your worst. I never asked Soka to win in the first place. Besides, maybe suffering a humiliating defeat will give her the epiphany she so desperately needs. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People end up believing that only they are on the right path. Sometimes, obstacles are more valuable than smooth... Excellent. Ah, I'm looking forward to the next round. I'll await your good news.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Today's the round of 32 for the new Apollo Cup! We're up against Soka this time. We gotta give it our all.
Traveler, Paimon, my apologies, but my writing—
Don't get too cocky! Bogglehead, use your ultimate water blast! Let's finish this!
How can this be? They're too strong! Unleash the wrath of the storm, Stormstress! I can't believe it. I lost. That's it. It seems that the guests of Tenshukaku have powers beyond—
Oh no! Did we go too far? Soka's taking this pretty hard. Oh, Paimon's freaking out! Okay, we should just go apologize to Miko. Come on, Bungohead. Put on your best guilty face! Miko, we're sorry! It was all Bungohead! We didn't know it would take so—
Oh? Did she look crestfallen? And say something melodramatic like, beyond the reach of mere
Yes! To all of those, actually. Oh, you know it really well, huh?
It's better this way. Soka will turn this experience into valuable— As for how to flesh out the villain, dominating, ruthless but brilliant, and ultimately victorious, the inspiration will have to come from you. So don't go getting yourselves knocked out of the competition by some second-rate wannabe,
That's a conversation for another time! Oh, Miku, please ask Soka to go easy on it.
Traveler, Paimon, I miss you.
Layla, take it easy! Don't go fainting on us!
I'm alright. So, I wrote to the Amorta students, and they were really keen. I got a reply with the information I needed within just— I've tried making a few different snacks for Twirly Whirly based on the information they gave me, but it didn't seem to like any of them. Maybe I used some of the wrong ingredients or something. So then I made a new, improved list, and also included ingredients that might suit Bungohead's taste. I didn't go to bed until way past midnight, so I'm a little out of breath today.
How'd you get the results so soon? That was super quick!
How's it going, my little Layla? Have you been teaching your opponents a lesson?
Yep. Thanks for taking us training, Miss Yai. Twirly Whirly is way more obedient now, and it reacts so quickly. I'm actually kinda envious. But the opponents have gotten stronger too, so the pressure is on. I gotta train with Twirly Whirly some more if I want to have a shot at getting into the quarterfinals. The problem is, I'm also planning to visit the Almighty Merchant at 7 in the morning tomorrow to buy all the ingredients I need.
Oh, that's no problem.
Oh, sounds like you two help out Miss Yai quite often.
Right! Yeah. Please don't turn us into scary evil bad guys.
Don't worry, little Layla. They're just apologizing to me for defeating Sokka.
Thanks so much. You guys are the best. This is the address where I arranged to meet up with the almighty merchant. And here's the list of ingredients. Thanks again.
Hey, it's our pleasure. You helped us look into Bongo Head's preferences, remember? Glad we can return the favor.
As for the potential liabilities we didn't have time to discuss earlier, one good Why, this is the most exciting subplot of the novel, the secret investigation. I'm sure you must be curious about... Besides, if we fail to uncover what's really...
This is suddenly sounding super...
I suggest that you act just before sunrise, while most people are tired and resting. You may find some important leads.
Should we really take Miko's suggestion? Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's wait until early tomorrow morning and go check out the fungi power-up place. Don't worry, Bongo Head. You're not under suspicion or anything. We just want to make sure everyone stays safe in this competition. It's time! Let's head towards the fungi power-up place. It should be totally deserted. After we're done then we'll come back and compete in the next round.
Time to go.
Regular floral jelly. It's right out in the open for everyone to see, and they've even put the recipe on the tape. Well, it's not like we can just take them away and go investigate that. Oh, but we do have a camera. How...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
We should ask an expert to analyze these photos, but we're kind of running out of time. Let's go buy Layla's stuff first. Hania?
You hold yourselves to pretty high standards, coming here so early to power...
Hania, we need to talk. Your plan you told us about last time, It's way too...
Save your breath. If you think I'm wrong, start by defeating me. Then you can show me why exactly you think your opinion is correct.
She won't listen to us at all. How did things end up like this? Paimon thought we were getting along pretty well at first. Alright, fine. Come on, Bongo Head. There's no time to move.
Time to go.
Layla's note said that this is where we should be meeting the Almighty Merchant.
Oh, the looks on your faces tell me you're searching for the Almighty Merchant, yes?
Yeah! How did you know? Wait, Dory? So you're the Almighty Merchant Layla mentioned?
Why so surprised? Every vendor and customer in the Grand Bazaar knows that Lord Sangama Bay possesses the widest and most magical range of goods. Almighty, supreme, omnipotent, these and... Yeah, whatever, but back to business. I'm surprised that Layla sent you here on her behalf. I suppose she must be...
Sounds like you two get along pretty well.
It has nothing to do... So naturally, I now keep tabs on her activity, which is why I know that she's taking part in a very suspicious tournament. Something just didn't feel right. As it happens, I do have some goods I'm trying to get off my hands. They're a little hot for my liking, but so far no takers. They're also taking up space, so I think I'll just give them to you.
This is just a bunch of spare parts and random notes.
I'm told this is a device and some documents that the organizer attempted to destroy. But they were careless. Some people will scavenge through anything hoping for a chance to get rich. Sure enough.
Now that Paimon takes a closer look, maybe they were used during the experiment phase. Let's hold on to them for now and have Miku take... Yeah, seems like our worries were well placed out.
I don't know what you two are talking about, but it... I'm just kidding. No one gives a hoot about these items except for you, and show me Layla's list. I just need to know what she wants. Once I finish stacking up the...
That's a relief. Paimon thought all our efforts were gonna go down the drain. We couldn't afford that price even if we won the top prize.
Flour mixed with matsutake powder, a vintage jam, zaytun peach juice? Is this really the fungi diet? How did Layla even find that out?
Paimon still feels kinda uneasy about all this, but we don't have much time. Let's continue with the competition. Kautilya really is plotting something. We'll expose him in front of everyone during the ultimate trial.
I can see you're serious about this. Good. Time to put my years of rigorous training to full use. Now, prepare to witness the power of my all-cryo fungi team. That all you got? Couldn't melt a snowflake with that. Impossible! My team has been defeated?
Whew! That was...
Traveler, Paimon, I saw you guys made it to the next round.
Hey, Layla! You're looking well today. And Twirly Whirly looks really happy. Guess you won your last round, too.
It was a close call. I only won by a hair. Oh, I'm so glad I trained with Miss Yai beforehand. Also, the almighty merchant just sent someone to deliver the stuff
Speaking of Miss Yai...
She left in a hurry when I returned to the arena, they were already quite a distance away.
It could be. Miko's been putting a lot of time into the... She also said that she wanted to look for...
The quarterfinals are coming up. To me...
Yeah! We've all done really well to come this... Right! We have to stay vigilant. Okay, let's take some photos. be a tough one this time. It's so...
Ugh, it's you. Swine of the Nilut Pala Cup.
Hey, you potty mouth! What's your problem?
The way you dote on your fungi. It's pathetic. What a joke. You make a mockery of the philosophy of the greatest beast tamer of all, the mighty Hania.
Greatest beast tamer of all?
You keep telling yourself that.
Let's finish this with water balloon meteor strike!
Hey, no backing down! We fight to the end! Storm their front line and take them down! No! This can't be happening! I trained my fungi not—
Well, we beat him, but somehow Paimon isn't really in the mood.
Traveler, Paimon, I made it through.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
I heard you won against the unstoppable Hardy Two Blades, but you don't seem too happy about it. How come?
It's just that... he was really mean. He said some weird things.
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast tamers like him make me feel a little... sad. Yeah, He clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's just making assumptions. Also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends.
Right! You have the right mindset, Layla. If only everyone was like you, this whole tournament would feel a lot less gloomy.
But it's only because I'm not aiming as high. I just want to be able to take Twirly Whirly back to live with me. That's all. Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy ourselves. It doesn't matter who wins. This is just a little contest between friends.
All right, time to see who's the strongest fungi, Twirly Whirly or Bongo.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so...
Yes, well, it's been quite the ordeal for me, too. I only entered this tournament for a bit of fun, but now I've ended up in the semi-finals. I've barely had any time at all to spend with Soka and the others gathering. I'm sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take mine a little more seriously. I'm up against that stubborn young lady, after all.
Yeah, who knew it'd get to this point?
Look on the bright side. Maybe Miko will help us defeat Hania. But that means we won't get to show Hania the error.
Time to go.
feeling nervous, but excited at the same time. You don't have to go easy on me. Twirly Whirly and team have weathered plenty of tough—
Well then, prepare for battle! Use your happy, fluffy water balloon, Smokeman! Definitely, of course.
Hang in there, Twirly. You can still do this. Twirly, quick! Do the thing! The wind vortex! Oh, shoot. We lost. But you and the gang put on the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. That was a real blast. I loved it. Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little disappointed.
You did really well too, you know. Felt like we were just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win. It was a good if only every match could be as carefree as that. Me. Huh? It's over already? And why is the atmosphere so
Your match is over too? You took your...
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in this...
Yes. Ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short, sharp strikes for Blitzara and I to be beaten by Hania.
Huh?
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this from your ironclad determination to annihilate an entire species. How would I ever dare mock you? That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then? I look forward to finding out.
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who seemed upset?
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started, and Hania was clearly quite distressed. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
You mean, Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make...
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her.
But Hania's lung...
Well, right now, the answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
The place where I first met the
Good point. It was when Layla mentioned her... Let's catch up with Hania and set things straight.
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not...
That's true. And
well, what are you waiting for, little one? Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Should be around here somewhere. Pyra 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
How did you find me here?
We followed Pyra 1's tracks. Wait a second. Are you comforting Pyra 1?
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyra 1 were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet, we'll be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me. The Fox Lady said you might say that. You wouldn't understand if I tried. These are my ancestors' records. There was nothing exceptional.
So, that's what yeah!
It's not as simple as... But every one of them... On top of that, the orbs and...
Wait!
As you'll be well aware by now, all Caltilia... Meanwhile, I don't trust either. All I can do is... I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. This notebook is just a relic. It's time to say goodbye.
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option. Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There's... These look like... Wait, some of these look familiar though. Oh, that's... Alright, let's put them... A capturing device and a withering potion? So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors. Also, if floral jelly is just... He's basically giving someone else's invention a new name. Why is Caltilia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway? We gotta warn Elhingen. He needs to stop. As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. No wonder... not gonna turn evil because of some Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow! You're getting smarter! Huh? Since when? Oh, Paimon didn't even notice. Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now? Oh, Hania did make one good point, though. The Wisdom Orb has its limits. As long as Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way? Yeah. We still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautilia to the Academia? True. For him to have made whatever else happened.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them. You wish to hear.
Ready? Today's the big day! We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Cautilia!
Time to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the if the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate...
Huh. Cautilia isn't here today. Oh, this is our chance. Nico? Layla? You're here!
Much as I expected. The holding off on reporting.
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no idea what we're in for.
The answer should be quite obvious by now, sure. Take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force...
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Pizzara! The tightest power trio and up with your powers combined. Winning this final will be easier than taking a radish from a hilly churl!
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. You have to treat them as your pawns. But it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match...
Yeah! When we said Bongo Head and Bunnies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to...
Time to show you how a real beast tamer fights. Pyro 1. They're about to reach their limit. Pyro 1, why did you hold back?
Don't blame Pyro 1, Hania. And don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro 1 got injured during the semifinals, didn't you? You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put Pyro 1 or any of your other fungi in danger before. When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you felt compassion for it.
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
Hania, you grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fungi. Paimon completely understands how they make you feel. But that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your art. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason we entered this tournament is because we didn't want fungi causing any trouble. But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, the gentle, at the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side. Not as your pawns, and certainly not as your enemy. Please.
Enough! Don't patronize me. In case you've forgotten, this match isn't over yet.
Alright, you Super Splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all!
Pyro 1, release the explosion! Show them what you're truly made out of. I failed. Just before the most important step of all. You two, you were the only ones who could stop me. But how when your mindset is so childish?
Hania, as we agreed, you have to hear us out now that we've won. But let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along for the ultimate trial?
Pyro 1? You want to take it with you?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, and Pyro. We looked through your notebook that day after we spoke to you, and it cleared up a lot of things. Wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely. However, by making constant improvements...
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots. And I guess Pyro 1 would rather be with someone who actually cares about it.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. We have more important stuff we gotta tell you after the ultimate trial. That's right! You'll see things differently.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies, as well as a showdown between two top beast tamers.
Alhingen? What are you doing in the arena?
Why, I'm here to witness the final... Come now. Traveler, Paimon, it's time to prove your...
Everywhere! Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it? In which case...
Wait! This is all wrong! Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this...
Not far off. You're right about Cautilia's motivations. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a
So, you weren't being fooled by Cautilia? Oh, now Paimon's mad.
Oh, look at you!
Twirly Whirly, Blitzara, Pyro 1, what's going on?
Cautilia added a handy little backdoor in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control.
So, this whole tournament...
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hope my accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear Master Dottore, who left because of... But now, I think getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui. I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed too much trust in the fungi, tried to push past the limits, and ended up causing the whole arena to collapse. Once this domain's sealed off, no one will ever find you. I'll have Cautilia assume all liability and criminal charges, then after that, I'll invest even...
You... So... Paimon's hurt! But what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our shroom buddies...
Take your time! Pit fungi! I accept that our actions thus far have not been beyond reproach. But at least we can give the Traveler the ceremonious final farewell that they deserve.
Use your something!
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floating hydra. It's Cautili.
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized. The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their the trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers, and the—
Yai, Miko!
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me— not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command—
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Oh, hang in. So this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might—
Come on, Miss Yai. Let's go help them.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily severed, but— Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Huh? Look! Blitzara's back to normal!
Is this the moment Miss Yai said we were waiting for? Twirly Whirly, I believe in you. Take this Kirk down.
The backdoor command is wearing off!
Still doubting what your heart— You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you— But don't keep your fungus—
Pyro 1. I'm sorry. Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fungi have returned to their— Shame on you, Alhingen! You're about—
Hold the line!
You'll get frostbite.
Let's move. You can't run! Have a load of this! Detoxifying heat! Killjoy, this only just begun! I see through you! You can't run! We will cover! Looks like
Victory is within our grasp! Bogglehead, use water lava! Final testing!
Cooked food. Disgusting.
that seemed to work. Roasted fry. Use this first. I must collect myself. This was well done. Must counterattack. Roasted fry. Finally. So quiet. This was well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fry. Unfortunate. Cook this through. Killjoy, we've only just begun.
It's time for a flash shield to the bone.
You can't run in nuts. Well, get it together. This one's well done.
It's preserved. Frozen out.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This isn't over. Looks like I went too far. Roasted fries.
Cold cut platter.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Flash frost. 2, 1.
Roasted fry. by a few measly fungi? This is absurd.
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape.
Huh. Cryptic. Well... You're from the Corps of 30!
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for... The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya... The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So Sino has been keeping an eye on this competition too.
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone, but with you here, I can put my mind at ease.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me, or Master Dottore!
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so... Is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it...
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues keep managing after the round of 16.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been...
The rules still stand. From now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the...
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it...
Huh? We didn't get to say anything!
If by that you mean thank you, Miko...
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. I kept telling myself that, but now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom orb, Pyro 1 willingly followed my instruction. It trusted me all along. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me, and I accept whatever punishment you deem appropriate.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but clearly you've already learned your lesson. Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has an idea! Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with. This is Paimon's first time speaking to so many people from a stage like Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hands. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you can all breathe a huge sigh of relief because the prizes are still being issued as promised!
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo-woo! That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's... So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming day, but you won't be away from them for too long, while Hania takes care of your fungi, and of course, this... So once the technical...
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Think of it more as a reward for being the
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy. Oh.
Traveler. Paimon.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasured...
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Hania that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just wish he'd shown us this Hania sooner. Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddies. Then we'll all meet up in Port Ormos. Traveler, Bongo Head, it's time for us to meet up with everyone in Port Ormos. Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi over to Hania.
Time to go.
Traveler, Paimon, Bongo Head, over here.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping. Although, I've tried making them. It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life.
Time to go. Time to go.
Oh? You're earlier than I expected.
Miko, you're not leaving, are you? It feels like you...
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went perfectly. Not only did we gain invaluable experience... Yes, I think I might ask Soka to ditch her original characters and just make you...
True. It all makes sense now. You dropped so many hints. Why didn't you expose Alhingen right away, though? Why wait for things to escalate like they did?
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like that. I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm, but you offered something even better. Companionship. From a certain point of view, it seems fitting that Alhingen, the one person who could barely keep...
Paimon's getting confused again. In the future, we should take notes when Miko's talking and carefully look up...
Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on. I'm excited to see what you've got in store for us.
So much work.
Hello, all. Right on time. I've collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and found a suitable place for our fungi friends to live. Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy. That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well-behaved it was when we first met, a sense of joy welled up inside me. If I just let go of my preconceived notions about fungi and allowed myself to truly feel...
I'm so glad Hania has finally...
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point, the new name holds so much more...
I will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of...
I guess it's... time for us to say goodbye. Go on, Twirly Whirly. Be a good fungus now, and do everything that Hania says.
But Zara, Miko will be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around. High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony. I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
Então acabamos aqui mais um evento. Fiz tudo no evento, ganhei uma meninazinha aqui. Ganhei aqui mais uma Doriana. Ganhei mais uma Doriana. Eu fiz 33 desejos essa semana. Dá pra me comprar uns aqui, né? Acho que eu vou tentar aqui fazer esses 7 aqui. Vou tentar aqui na menina aqui, loirinha. Eu já joguei aqui, eu ganhei a boneca. Eu vou tentar agora aqui. E olha ela aí, vem. É ela. Ah, não acredito. Vê esse menino de novo.
Ganhou ele,
foi. Que droga.
Eu acho que eu tenho 2 daquela menina. Será que eu vou mesmo dela?
A Doriana? Eita. Ah, que droga.
Ainda dá pra fazer uma vez. Mais uma vez, né?
Ah, dá pra fazer 4 vezes ainda. Olha. Que droga. Olha, apertando o botão errado aqui.
Apertou errado de novo.
Não, não é aqui não. Até me esqueci. Até fiquei... É aqui nesse outro. Aqui... Eu fiz 37 desejos. Falta fazer mais 3 para fazer 40, né? Vou fazer os outros 3 aqui. Que pena, agora ter que juntar de novo ali. Juntar tem muita missão, ainda tem 3 dias pra ver se ganhar ela.
Deixa eu te mostrar onde tá as casinhas.
Calma aí, eu vou te mostrar. Então é isso, meus amigos, eu vou ficando por aqui. Não esqueça de inscrever-se no meu canal, dar o like ou dislike, comentar, compartilhar e ativar o sino. E até a próxima.
Mostra o mapa, Mark.